So Nia K, we got
Yeah,
you on the hot seat. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
You doing great? Okay, okay. So we're gonna start off with a little question that we start with everybody. Like, for the people that don't know who Nia K is, who is Nia K?
Well, I'm Nia Kay. I'm a 14-year-old lyricist, and I think I'm bringing something totally different to the game.
And what you bringing different?
The fact that I don't use profanity in my music and that I'm trying to encourage the youth to be better.
Okay, all right. So how do you encourage the youth to be better?
I encourage the youth to be better by just telling them, like, you're in that position now, but it's a way to get out of that position. By them seeing me and with me being only 14, I think that gives them a different mindset that if she's young and she can do it, maybe if I change my ways, I can do it as well.
Okay, I like that answer. All right, so I've been following you for a while. Like my first time actually viewing you, I was in college and I came home for the summer, and my little sister, she was like, she checked this little girl out. I think this was like 2 years ago. She was like, she's like 12, 11, and she's better than most people in the rap game. And I'm looking like, yeah, she is, because I'm a lyricist. I like real hip hop.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, I like her. She's nice. So, like, how was that? I know at the time it was Insta fame, you know, internet, social media fame. Like, how was that on a young? Was you 11? What was it?
When I hit over 1 million views, I was 12, I believe.
Okay, so you was about 11, 12 years old. So, like, how was that for you? Like, how was that transition in your life?
I mean, the transition was crazy. Like, the transition was kind of the same when I was actually, like, going from 10 to 12. The popular situation was kind of the same. But after the rap game and then when I hit, like, 13, 14, that's when I started buzzing for real. So before that, it was just, like, I was Nia K, but I still had to make it known to everyone.
Okay, let's speak on the whole rap game movement. How I saw you campaigning for a while. Like I even actually reposted some things like Jermaine Dupree. You kept saying
Wow,
like
thank
you
you.
was going, your campaign was hard. So
Yeah.
so like how was that? Was that like a dream come true?
Yeah, I mean, I worked so hard to get on a rap game because when I saw the first season, I was like, how did he not see me? So I was kind of mad. So I was like, I got to do whatever it takes to show him that I'm ready for season 2. So I campaigned for like a couple months actually, and I just went heavy on all social media. So then he finally reposted me several times, and I got the call to come to the show, and it was just like a dream come true. And that's what made me really realize that dreams do come true if you work for what you want.
I saw a picture. I actually wanted to know that. I saw a picture with you and 2 Chainz, and he like, this is my goddaughter or something like that. Was that just like some rap stuff, or that's just like that's really like y'all have a relationship?
Well, 2 Chainz, when I first started rapping, he had saw something in me, and he had called me and gave me a talk like, you gotta just keep pushing, shorty, and you gonna be somewhere. And then actually, when I went to Atlanta, it was like a month before the rap game, but I knew I was casted for it, so he called me down there, and he was like, come to Atlanta. So when I came to Atlanta, it was his hotel room. I came to his hotel room. His security was there. It was like I was intimidated because I'm like, his security kind of big and stuff, and they opened the door, and there's 2 Chainz, and he basically just sat down with me, and he was like, going to this show, you know, you gotta rip their heads off. You gotta go crazy. He was like, I never saw something like you come before me. He was like, with you being so young, these people are not ready for you. And he gave me so much words that was just like crazy to hear that from him. Like he was never on my level at my age. He was like, I'm so young starting. He just want the best for me. And ever since then, he's always just kept in touch with me, reposting me, and always just showed me that like he was there for me. So that's where the whole like God needs came into part, because he made it as if he was my family now.
There's a lot of people out there that says that for you to be this young and to go on this hard in hip hop like your style, do you feel like you're ahead of your time?
I think I am ahead of my time. A lot of people say like I'm mature and where does that come from and stuff, but it's just the fact that you have to realize that you're getting the same opportunity as a 40-year-old in the industry. You're paying the same amount as a 40-year-old in the industry. They're going to treat you, a 12-year-old and a 40-year-old, the same way. So it's like you have to grow up quicker in the industry if you want to make it somewhere, because they're not going to baby you just because you're 14. And I had to realize that at an early age, like, that doesn't make a difference, your age.
Yes. So continuing with the age thing, I know graduating from eighth grade is like a huge milestone in Chicago. But I noticed that you couldn't even attend your graduation. Like, what? How was that? How was that feeling?
On my graduation, when I was at the rap game house, and my mom called me like, today is your graduation, and it didn't even like hit me. And then like that, the next morning they got me like a surprise and stuff, the rap game house, and congratulations and all that. But at the same time, I felt like I graduated with straight A's, and I was excited about that, but I was more excited that I was living my dream. So missing it was worth it, and then I knew how I had put in all the work to graduate still. So I was happy overall.
Okay, so you coming into high school, so I mean, well, we don't know what the rap gang gonna do because we can't, formally talk about it or what's going on. But let's just say if you are the winner, or if you win, or you get a deal and it just take you somewhere, like what that's gonna mean for high school. Everybody wants to experience high school. Are you gonna go to high school, or you just gonna go?
I mean, wait, what you mean by you just gonna go?
Like homeschooling and just do the road thing, or?
I don't know. Right now, I actually don't know if I'm going to go to high school or be homeschooled. I probably will start high school, like, for the first semester, just to see how it goes, because I do want to have that experience. But with or without a deal, like, I'm still Nia K. I'm still making noise. So either way, it's just still crazy going into school. Like, when I went to registration, it was just crazy. So it's like getting a taste of everything and seeing how it's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do regular school, but God knows what he wants for me, so I'll just see.
So this year, 2016, the election is coming up. We have the chance for the first female president. How does that feel? Like, as a young woman, how does that make you feel?
I think that us having a chance of having a first female person to represent us is huge, because I mean, having Obama was huge, and then now to have the first female, like, I'm really not even, what I'm saying is not regulating in my brain yet, because it's like I never thought this would happen for us. It's like huge, like it's women power now, it's girl power, like we coming back, and she got this.
Oh, y'all coming back? Y'all ain't never left.
Yeah.
But and another thing with the political was in the news. In Chicago over east, the kid got shot. After he stole a car, but he was shot by the police. But across the nation, there's been a lot of police saying gun violence between police and African American males. Like as a teenage woman, then you got the girl from Baltimore that just got killed with her son. Like what's your take on all that?
I think that I definitely have a voice in that, because it's not right, and I said that several times on all my social media.
You actually dropped a video.
Yeah,
I reposted that too.
Yeah, I have a Black Lives Matter video, because it's just like, I'm not saying that other lives don't matter, but if y'all make it seem like our lives don't matter, then I'm saying Black Lives Matter, because all lives do matter at the end of the day. But until other races can realize that all lives matter, we're standing on Black Lives Matter.
So how do you feel about the black on black crime? Because we in Chicago, and I just got to be honest. Like, we
kill our own people.
Yeah, we kill our own people, but not even in the sense that, because everything happens for a reason. If you can go, we ain't got time in this interview to go deep into why we put in that situation. But what would be, like, as a youth, like, and as an influence and have a voice, what do you think you can do to help put the gun down with one another and stop turning, all the killing?
I think the way it's set up now, I don't really know if it's room for change, but what I think that would help change, and like one of the big things that would help change, is if the people from Chicago, the big artists from Chicago, didn't rap about how they're going to shoot the next person and all of that. Because us kids, we're listening to the music, how I listen to Lady LaSure and take some of that advice. They're listening to the rappers talking about how you can shoot that person, how you can do this and that. They're actually like teaching them. Like the music is a source of teaching now, and they're teaching them routes to do it, what street to do it, how to do it, which gang to join to do it. So it's like if they minimize that, I think that the boys wouldn't be like this now, nor the girls. I think that they would be more civilized and together, because those are their role models that they're looking up to. And if their role models are shooting, they like, well, they famous, they shooting, I can do it too. Nothing happened to them. So that's what I'm saying.
What do you see yourself at 19?
And at 19, in 5 years, I just really want to do an international tour. And I just want to make it where I have all different races and nationalities, like, listening to my music. I want the number one on the charts. And I could see myself in 5 years being one of the hugest artists out right now.
What's the word? 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 I'm stepping now. What's the word? 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 Hey, what y'all tell me? See, I don't practice, but still my pimpin'. On point like cactus, take an actress. Fire like